The coding says, hope you're good. What type of character work I can add to my portfolio to stand out or to get a job? It's just quality work, guys. Here, let's go. I'm gonna give you an example. Because this is what happens, right? If I'm a recruiter and one of the directors says is like, hey, we need a character artist for our like projects. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go here to character modeling on ArtStation, and I'm gonna start looking for like just portfolios. And if your character stands out, like if I see a really cool character like this one right here, I'm gonna like, oh, of course it's Hossein Diva. So I know I'm not gonna be able to get Hossein Diva for the project. One, because he's one of the top character artists out there, and two, because he's probably busy doing other things, right? But then if you go here to where is it? There's an option here. I always forget it. Hate that they changed the animation like this, and I'm hopefully not okay. I was gonna say hopefully I'm not doing anything wrong to a to a poor artist, but this is a studio, so I'm criticizing the studio. If I'm a recruiter and I see this, I know I'm probably not gonna be calling Mind Studios games for a character because the quality that they are showcasing here, it's not great, right? Like I can see some issues on the anatomy side of things, like the hands look a little bit weird. The armor looks a little bit like it's just not that great presentation, right? So you're competing against this right here, guys. Okay, when you ask yourself, is my portfolio going to stand out? Like imagine your portfolio is going to be here in the middle of all of this like amazing artwork, and if it stands out, if it looks at least like decent, then you have a chance. If it doesn't look decent, then it's gonna be very difficult, right? And you need to keep improving. There we go, latest. Okay, so if I go to latest, I'm gonna see a lot of stuff. Some of them is gonna be very good, and some of them is gonna be not as great. So, for instance, this guy right here, like I know he's learning 3D because he's doing the Blender donuts. This is not something that you want in your portfolio because, again, against this Batman, right? Like your donuts are not gonna be there. So it's a matter of being very honest with yourself and comparing again. Like this is an exercise you can do. Literally take a print screen of the ArtStation like latest. I would recommend actually taking a screenshot of the trending page because the trending is like the, let's say, hireable artist. Like this is the level that you should have at least to start with. So take a picture, take a screenshot of the trending page, and then grab a thumbnail of whatever project it is you're doing and place it somewhere along that area. And if it looks like it fits, like if you see the quality of the whole thing and you see your stuff and it fits, you're good. That means that you have a shot. That doesn't mean that you're gonna get hired, but people will see your stuff and they will see that it is within the range of quality that they're looking for. If you see your stuff and it doesn't look like it belongs there, it looks very, again, very basic, very ugly, might not be the best one, okay? You guys want me to do an example here? Let's do an example. Yeah, Hudson there with another great advice is not only make your stuff look really good, make it usable. So that's where topology comes into play because, as he mentions, if I see a very cool model like this one right here, right, this Malika, this one's very good. Like I could definitely see this on like on a Dark Souls or something. But then when I look at the project right here, one thing that I'm immediately noticing is that there's no wireframe. So I'm not sure if this is just a high poly. And if I don't see a wireframe and I don't see the bakes and the maps, then I'm not sure if this guy, Hiroaki Nakanashi, sorry for barging into your portfolio without your permission, man, but I'm not sure if this guy knows the full pipeline. So I can see that he knows like really, really good monster and creature sculpting. This is really, really nice. But is he gonna be able to finish the whole process? I need to see. And that's where wireframes and again construction is really, really come into play. Let's see. Why Photoshop in B tier? Because of the thing that they did last week, man. You heard about the policy changes that they can own your work and things like that? So that's why. Okay. So look at this. Let's replace this little box right here. So I'm gonna graph, and this is something that I told you guys that I was gonna show you some of my old stuff, right? So let's go here, here. Let's see, what do I have over here? This one. I have a render. There we go. Tell us the chisme. What chisme? Will the stream stay after? Yes, of course, man. All of the streams are always like submitted at the on YouTube. It's gonna be available tomorrow. Solid Mango says, I'm a good hard surface modeler, but for some reason I can never model a car. Oh, that's a good one. Ave, I'm working at a marketing company where I create renders, but I want to work as a prop artist in the game industry. So will they count my experience from? Yes, yes. Every single thing that you do can count as an experience. So there we go. So let's say I'm very happy with this orc. I created this, and I'm like, I'm gonna upload it to my portfolio because I'm very happy. And I think it's gonna fit right in. Well, if you place it right here, right, you can immediately tell that he doesn't fit. Like, there's no good light. The textures are very meh, very dull. So in comparison with all of the other trending things that we have right here, this one really doesn't fit. So this is not one of my best works. And I did this on purpose, of course. This is an exercise that I did several years ago. This was like 6 or 7 years ago. But then if I go to some of the new stuff, like the, what's the word? Like the painter course. Where is it? There we go. Just that's one right here. Right? That's what I mean. Like, now it does feel like he's in the same level of quality as some of the other stuff. So this is I think this is the first time that I've sort of like thought about this exercise, but I strongly recommend that you try it out. Like, just grab again a screenshot of the ArtStation thing, drop in your thumbnail, and be very honest with yourself. Does the quality of the work that I'm presenting here matches the quality of the other work that's around it? And if it does, then good, you're in the range. If it doesn't, okay, then ask yourself the question, what else do I need to do to improve this thing, right? I'm gonna write this down because I feel like this could be a very cool short later on. It's called as the ArtStation trick. You can use this with Kara as well, so it doesn't matter. The thing is, you need to put yourself out there, compare your work to other people's work, and see where you fall, right? Let's see. By the way, have you heard that was new TNC? I'm guessing it's purely for AI training. Yeah, they're changing things. They did say that they were gonna like modify things. I haven't seen if they've like released a new statement. Hopefully they do, because it's really concerning what they are trying to do right there.